Hello, sweetheart. What if I told you that the reason money keeps running away from you like a cat who doesn't want a bath is because you've never actually introduced yourself? I know. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but hear me out. You've been trying to attract something you've never even bothered to name, and frankly, money has feelings too. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to a channel where we keep things short, sweet, and powerfully transformative. I'm not going to waste 2 hours of your precious time with fluff and filler like those marathon videos that leave you feeling more confused than when you started. No, darling. We believe in concentrated wisdom, like a shot of espresso for your soul. Every single minute here is designed to shift something real in your life, so buckle up because the next 10 minutes are about to change how you think about money forever. Now, let's talk about this elephant in the room, shall we? You've been chasing money like it's a celebrity at a coffee shop, haven't you? Desperately waving your vision boards, chanting affirmations that feel about as authentic as a $3 bill, and wondering why your bank account looks like a sad emoji. You've tried everything from meditation to manifestation, from budgeting apps to buying lottery tickets, and still, money treats you like you're wearing an invisible cloak of financial repulsion. Here's the truth that's going to make you laugh and cry at the same time. You've been trying to call something to you that you've never actually called by name. Think about it. When you want your dog to come, you don't just whistle and hope for the best. You call Rover or Princess or whatever delightfully ridiculous name you've given your furry friend. But with money, you've been standing in your living room yelling, "Hey, you, green stuff, come here," and wondering why it doesn't respond. The universe operates on the principle of recognition and relationship. Everything in existence responds to being acknowledged, named, and honored. Your money is no different. It's not just currency. It's energy that wants to be in relationship with you, but it needs to know you see it as more than just a means to an end. You see, most people treat money like a stranger they're trying to pick up at a bar. Awkward, desperate, and completely impersonal. But money, like any good relationship, requires intimacy, respect, and yes, a proper introduction. When you give your money a name, you're doing something profound. You're moving from scarcity consciousness to abundance partnership. Now, before you start thinking I've completely lost my marbles, let me share the beautiful logic behind this. In ancient traditions, naming something gives you spiritual authority over it. When Adam named the animals in the Garden of Eden, he wasn't just being creative, he was establishing dominion through recognition. When you name your money, you're claiming your rightful place as its steward and partner. Think about the most successful people you know. They don't just have money, they have a relationship with it. They speak to it, about it, and with it in ways that show respect and familiarity. They don't cower in fear or grovel desperately. They engage with money like a trusted friend who always has their back. So here's what we're going to do, and I want you to do this right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right this very moment. First, you're going to choose a name for your money. Something that feels abundant, friendly, and prosperous to you. It could be Abundance Annie, Prosperity Pete, Wealth William, or Fortune Fiona. Pick something that makes you smile when you say it. Trust me, if it makes you giggle a little, that's perfect. Joy is the highest vibration for attracting anything. Once you've chosen your name, and I mean right now, pause this video if you need to, you're going to introduce yourself, seriously. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if it helps, and say something like this. "Hello, Prosperity Pete. My name is Sarah, and I'm so excited to finally meet you properly. I've been looking for you everywhere, and I realize now that I never even introduced myself. I'm ready to be in a beautiful, abundant relationship with you. The second step is to start including your money in your daily conversations. When you're paying bills, don't grumble and complain. Instead, say something like, 'Okay, Abundance Annie, let's take care of our responsibilities together. Thank you for being here to handle this.' When money comes to you, even if it's just finding a quarter on the street, acknowledge it by name. 'Well, hello there, Fortune Fiona. So good to see you again.' Third, and this is where it gets really fun, you're going to start setting money dates. Yes, you heard me right. Once a week, sit down with your financial statements, your budget, your savings account. whatever money situation you have, and have a proper conversation. Ask your money how it's feeling, where it wants to go, what it needs from you. Listen for the answers. They might come as intuition, sudden ideas, or just a feeling of knowing what to do next. Fourth, you're going to start speaking about your money relationship in present tense, positive terms. Instead of saying, "I never have enough money," you'll say, "Prosperity, Pete and I are building something beautiful together." Instead of, "Money always leaves me," try, "Wealth. William loves being in my life and keeps bringing his friends." The language you use creates the reality you experience. Here's what's going to happen when you start doing this, and it might surprise you. First, you're going to feel less anxious about money because you've transformed it from an enemy or stranger into a friend. Second, you'll start noticing money opportunities you never saw before because you're in relationship rather than desperation. Third, and this is the magical part, money will start responding to you differently because you're finally treating it with the respect and recognition it deserves. Now, I can practically hear some of you thinking, this sounds completely crazy. And you know what? Good. The sanest thing you can do in an insane world is try something that sounds a little mad, but feels completely right. Your logical mind has been managing your money situation so far. How's that working out for you? Let me tell you about Sarah from Colorado, who started calling her money Golden Grace. Within 3 weeks of having daily conversations with Golden Grace, she received an unexpected tax refund, found a $20 bill in an old coat pocket, and got offered a freelance project that paid twice her usual rate. Coincidence? Maybe. But Sarah doesn't care what you call it, because her bank account is happier than it's ever been. Or consider Michael from Texas, who named his money Mighty Max. He started including Mighty Max in all his business decisions, asking what Max thought about investments, purchases, and opportunities. His business revenue increased by 40% in 2 months, and he swears it's because he finally stopped fighting with money and started partnering with it. The truth is, you've been in a relationship with money your whole life. The only question is whether it's been a healthy relationship or a dysfunctional one. Most people have dysfunctional money relationships because they treat money like it's scarce, dangerous, or unworthy of respect. But when you name your money and start treating it like the abundant, flowing energy it actually is, everything shifts. Your homework, and yes, I'm giving you homework because transformation requires action, is this. First, choose your money's name right now. Write it down. Say it out loud. Get comfortable with it. Second, have your first official money conversation today. Thank your money for everything it's already done for you. Apologize for any neglect or disrespect, and commit to building a better relationship moving forward. Third, for the next 7 days, include your money's name in every financial transaction. Paying for coffee? Thanks, Abundance Annie, for making this possible. Checking your bank balance? Hey there, Prosperity Pete. Let's see how we're doing together. Depositing a check? Welcome home, Fortune Fiona. We're so glad you're here. I promise you, if you do this consistently for just 1 week, you'll notice a shift. It might be subtle at first, like feeling more relaxed about money, or noticing opportunities you missed before. Or it might be dramatic, like unexpected money appearing or new income streams opening up. Either way, you'll be building a foundation for a lifetime of financial abundance. The most important thing to remember is that money is not the enemy. It's not something to be conquered or hoarded or feared. Money is energy, and energy wants to flow. When you give it a name, you give it permission to flow more freely into your life because you've finally acknowledged it as worthy of your attention and respect. So here's my challenge for you. Drop a comment below with your money's name. Yes, really. Introduce us to your financial partner. Let's build a community of people who have healthy, abundant relationships with money. Share this video with someone who needs to meet their money properly. Subscribe if you want more concentrated wisdom that actually works rather than hours of theory that goes nowhere. Remember, darling, you are worthy of abundance. You deserve to have a beautiful relationship with money. And now that you know how to properly introduce yourself, There's nothing stopping you from building the financial life of your dreams. Your money has been waiting patiently for you to notice it, name it, and invite it into a real relationship. Today is the day that beautiful partnership begins. Go forth and prosper, but this time, take your newly named money friend along for the adventure. Trust me, it's going to be the most prosperous friendship you've ever had.